a more budget-friendly option. This is our 2.0 series Alpha suspension PRADO 250. PRADO 250, so the new Toyota, let's call it a Landcruiser PRADO, they do. So Landcruiser PRADO 250, 2.0 suspension. So JMACX have been doing the 2.5 series Alpha, which is your high-end Australian manufactured shock with remote res adjustable, in-cab adjustable as well with active control, so running off G-force. However, we have a big demand for a more budget-friendly option. So pushing into our testing on our GVM stuff as well as suspension kits, we're looking at doing a more budget-friendly option of a shock absorber for those kits. So what we've just released, this is our 2.0 series Alpha suspension for a PRADO 250. All of this here was done here on the sunny coast, all the development, design and manufacture. So what we've done is we've taken hard anodized aluminium bodies, highly polished, good thickness sidewalls. We're also now doing their full stainless steel componentry, as well as your hard chrome shafts, CNC aluminium pistons. So what you'll find on a lot of 2.0s, especially coming in from overseas, American stuff, they're all plastic because they're a cheaper variant. So what we wanted to do is make sure that the quality on the 2.0 was really high. So these things again are fully serviceable. So you put them in your car, you know, at 50,000 Ks, you can come in and do a full service on these things. So, and the good thing is we'll also have service agents set up around the country to service these shocks. So again, that's our strut assembly, full billet aluminium. Now what we also do is we're using rubber OEM style bushes. Now we steer away from spherical bearings because of the high maintenance. You know, we don't run race cars. We want these cars to do lots of miles without massive amounts of maintenance and squeaking sphericals, etc., that aren't sealed. So OE style bushes on those. Also on our pin tops, and what we found with a lot of our overseas shocks that we were using over the years is they have a massive failure on their pin top bushes due to their poor design. The poor design meaning that you're relying on a bit of rubber to isolate it from the chassis. This particular bush setup that we use on all of our shocks, we've had cars out there with 240,000 Ks, we've never replaced a bush. The quality of these bushes and the design of those bushes exceed a lot of that overseas manufactured stuff by a country mile. Then we're building these shocks for the Australian environment. So the shocks will come, obviously struts on your 250, assembled struts. They're actually designed to be multi-height adjustable. So you can adjust the height of these. So anything from 1 inch up to 3 inches of adjustment in height. Obviously, depending on your bull bars, side rails, other accessories, you can adjust those as well. Now, these particular shocks will be available as suspension kits. So you can buy front struts, rear shocks, you can option rear coils, you can option sway bar links. I recommend at any lift from 2 inches and above that you do upper control arms, you can option all of that. So our staff here at JMACX HQ will have all of that information for you, pricing, etc. If you want a quote on this, these are now in stock and ready to roll. On a side note, we will be rolling these out for 300s, Rangers, and quite a few other vehicles, INEOS, as we move through it. But the PRADO GVM is in submission. So once that comes through, these shocks will also be available for that GVM. So you'll have the option of a 2.0 non-remote, or you go to our 2.5 in our in-cab or manual adjusters. So if you've got any inquiries, reach out to JMACX HQ and we can give you a quote.